Hello and welcome to Elite Geospatial. In today's video, we're going to look at how to add unknown camera models into the reality mapping workspace. Now, before you undertake the journey of reality mapping, you have to note whether the drone used, the camera model, is on the database of the S3. All right, so and you need to be sure by checking whether you use an AI tool to check and all of that. So basically, the cameras that are not in their database are basically the non-metrics and common camera models we have, like the smartphones with DSLR cameras. They are non-metric cameras, so you won't find them in S3 database. And then you won't find GoPro because it has a very wide fish eye, or what is it, wide angle something. So you won't find GoPro 360 because it's too wide in time of all of that. And you also not find cameras who maybe new release drones. Their camera models have not been added to the database. So some of the common ones that I know that are not on the database are this camera model that is called FC3170. Yes, FC3170. That model is not on, I think it's either a more recent or something, but it's not on their database. So we're going to look at how to add it before we will now create the database, the workspace of you can do both at the same time, all right, but we need to add it to our database so that you just understand that if you're not seeing it, you'll be able to add it. So let's get into the video. So you will launch your ArcGIS Pro, and then you're going to click on the new map, and then you just create a blank document. So now the blank document has been created. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go to imagery, and you want to go to the new workspace of the reality map, and you're going to create new workspace. So we are still going to do as if you're creating. I just want to type in one or two things. Make sure it's on reality map, make sure it's on drone, and you leave everything. I'm going to next. And this is where our calibration and all of that comes into play. So you just click on add, and you move to the folder containing your drone footages. Okay, so I'm just going to add this, the folder. I'm going to click on OK. So these are the images, and then it has loaded from the this more like the metadata, and then the workspace partial. But what we're interested in is this one, because this is what we want to calibrate. So you see that we have the FC3170, which is the camera I used to fly, I think, Phantom 4 and Phantom Mavic Air, Mavic 2 Air has the same camera models and all of that. So what you need to do here is to just come here, click on edit camera parameters, and then you're going to just look at what and what is now this pixel size on the sensor. Is like, this is it, yes, because by the time you make divisions of this, and you have this, so the camera columns, rows. So you go to the image. Now you can see the images. If I check here like this, what you will see is you're going to see the dimensions. Or let's just go to properties so that I can be able to move my mouse for you to see what I am saying. So if you look at the properties of this, it's not showing. Okay, let's go to details. Yes, so on details you see that the dimension is 3000 by 4000. So the width is 4,000, the height is 3,000, and then you will see all the details. You see that the camera models is this, the maker is DJI, the f-stop is this, and all of that. So all the details of the max aperture, the focal 4.5. So you can see that all the details are on the you can see the latitude and the longitude on each of the images. You can see all the details that you need. So what we need to do here is to just make sure we edit this. So we already have 4,000, we have 3,000, which is okay. Now the principal points, they are all at 0, 0, the K. Oh, sorry. This is not at 0. Let me pull off this. Just give me a minute. So sorry, I had to do a bit of a calculation so that I don't confuse both of us. So the principal point is basically the center width of the camera and the center height of the camera. All right, so basically it's more like the where the camera project onto. So it's more like the sensor, which from the sensor width is 6.4. So you divide the sensor width by 2, which will give you 3.2, and the height, which is 4.8, that's the sensor height. So the midth of it, which is the center, if you divide 4.8 by 2, you will have 2.4. So these two are basically like the center coordinate of the camera sensor. So basically this is your x0 and your y0, 3.2 and y.2, depending on your camera. That this one is for the Mavic Air 2. All right, so or any of the camera that utilizes this model, FC3170. So this radial coefficient 1, 2, 3, K1, K2, K3 are basically 0, 0, and the tangential are all 0, 0. So you can save this. Maybe let's say just save it under this folder as what? FC3170. It's asking what format of state. Then so let's save it, and then once that is done, I'm going to click on OK. So this, you can see that it has changed from not found to allowing it to be found. So basically this is how you will add camera models into the database of the S3. So in the next video, I'm going to take it slow by explaining the workflow on how to really create a workspace for reality mapping. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in that very next video. For now, bye-bye.